Hello, my name is Michael. I'm going to tell you about the features of the commercial real estate valuation model. To start off, it has 638 assumptions that can apply towards a maximum of 20 different units or suites. And let me start off by showing you some of the assumption pages. Here are your property assumptions. You've got your basic market rent growth, expense growth, TI growth, two different operating expense schedules, grossed up reimbursables, a full selection of loan parameters, including multiple types of loans. You can your disposition rates or disposition assumptions, with two different cap methods, and then acquisition assumptions, and all of that is variable based on your time frame as well. We also have two different schedules that allow you to input anything that you would need to for different line items, whatever it may be. So if you've got something, go ahead and input it, and it will carry through into the model itself. There's also one for the CapEx schedule, so that you can do the same thing for whatever time frame you'd need it. We also have a nice rent roll that allows you to input things in an intuitive fashion based on your suite number, tenant name, different rental step dates, different reimbursement methods. Choose that operating expense schedule that tenant is on. Allows you to add expense stops, choose whether or not to reimburse the management fee, and then add percentage rent on top of that if it's a retail tenant. We've got individualized tenant market leasing assumptions, one that applies towards the first lease roll and one that applies to every subsequent lease roll thereafter. So if you have a tenant that's renewing and you know it, but you don't know what they're going to do afterwards, you can program that in. There's also, of course, input assumptions if you'd have percentage rent, but those are blacked out because none of these tenants are retail tenants. We do have great reporting tools afterwards as well, including a print dashboard that shows you basically everything that you would need to know, including some graphs that show your risk and numbers throughout the property. We have a great sensitivity analysis as well that allow you to put in different step rates so you can see how that effect is going to be on your different properties. Of course, you would not use 50%. You probably want to use 50 bips. Etc., etc. We also do have to show you different DCFs based on your time frame. So we've got a yearly DCF, we've got a monthly DCF, and then we also have a print DCF so that you can print it and hand it to your investors if you would need to. In addition, we also have a tenant level DCF, so you can actually see what your different tenants are doing for your different suites. And then you can look at the debt schedule as well if you want to figure out what your principal payment is going to be at any given month. And those are generalized features of the model. If you have any questions, feel free to send me an email in the Contact Me section on the bottom of the page. Else, have yourself a wonderful day.